with for so long, and then just to have a group of guys where you feel like you're stepping onto the ground. You don't need to be the one to step up every time. There's guys behind you, around you, who can win games of cricket for you. We have so many man of the match awards spread throughout the group as well. I mean, you look at world-class bowling like Krunal Pandya. You can rank on him as good as ever. Rasid Khan brilliant this season. All the batsmanship there as well. So I feel so happy to play in a group where we have balance, we have strength, and we have all-round strong team, and that's why we have the confidence we have on the field right now.
Huh? Samya achi uttanunga. Next year mattu achechana marugudi RCB 6 paisa mattanungo. Path and solchi.
There are so many jackals and other animals in the forest, but there will be only one lion, and even if it is single, it will be the
King of jungle. ஆனா இந்த வாட்டி டீம் கோஆர்டினேஷன் போன வாட்டி எல்லாம் நல்லா இந்த வாட்டி போன வாட்டி எல்லாம் நல்லா டீம் கோஆர்டினேஷன் இருக்குது இந்த வாட்டி ரஜத் இல்லப்பா அடிச்சிருந்த இந்த வாட்டி பிளேயர்ஸ் தான் அடிச்சிருந்த டவுட்டே இல்லை பின்ன அவங்க எப்படி ஆடினாங்க அவங்க இது பண்ணப்போ
But yes, I mean, individually, since I went back home, just planning the for the fields before the season and make it went well. Talk us through what it's like to turn up your game with just confidence. You know that if you perform your best, generally it's good enough to your position in the world. I've seen it because confidence is up. Anything coming into the big game like that. If you perform well in the past, it always helps.
ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಏಸಲ್ಲುಂಟೆ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ புது ரெக்கார்டா இன்னைக்கு இன்னைக்கு புது ரெக்கார்டா கோயில் இது ஃபைனல்ஸ்ல ரெக்கார்டுன்னு சொன்னாங்க யாரோ
I think it's hard to build that culture so quickly when it's a team change is quite a bit every 3 years, but it feels like we've done that now. Obviously winning helps, but it just feels like the team's quite a tight unit and we're playing for someone else other than ourselves all the time. So it's a nice feeling. Three-peat. I can't say on
ನಾವು ಹೆಣ್ಣಿಂದ ಒಪ್ಪಲ್ಲ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಡುಮುಡುಪ ದೇವಿ ದೇವ್ ದಟ್ಟಿ ಇವ ದೇವ್ ದಟ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವ ವಾಟಿ ದಡ್ಡಿ ದೇವ್ ದಡ್ಡಿ ಇವ தேவ் தட்டு இந்த வாட்டி தத்தி பிடிக்கல் 1 ரன் ஃபைனல்ஸ்ல என்ன அண்ணா ஆனா சீசன் அண்ணா ஆனா அவன் கர்நாடகால இருக்கிறது. எங்க ஏபிடி கிரிஷ் கேலல காட்டினாங்களா? என்ன பட்டாசெல்லாம் காலியா? மொயூரோக்கோ இருந்துச்சுன்னா நீ ஆடி. Chapo. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹತ್ತಾನ ಬಗ ಬಗ
For a second time running, Royal Challengers Bengaluru back-to-back winners of the Tata IPL. Great pride, great satisfaction to this team, their coaching staff, their backroom staff, and the millions of RCB fans across this vast nation and beyond its borders. It took them till season 18 to get their first championship, and now they join two of the greatest franchises, the most winningest franchises in the history of the IPL. The third team to win back-to-back titles. And on the back of the great man Virat Kohli, who saw it to the end with Jitesh Sharma. Win by 5 wickets to great delight and exaltation.
ಬೇಜಾರ್ಲೇ ಕೊರಾನುಂಗ
Never lost a T20 final. 6 of them. And Virat Kohli, Kunal Pandya, now with 5 titles. Virat Kohli making up for lost time. So many years traversing the Tata IPL, and now it's come flowing in. Back-to-back champion. Rita Venkateshaya came in late into the playing 11, but made his presence felt. Excellent acquisition.
ಏನಪ್ಪ
Wherever he goes, he seems to make teams better.
நல்லா குழுக்குழு பாவ குழுக்குல நடுங்கணும். செகண்ட் ட்ராஃபி தருவாங்களா இல்ல அந்த சில்வர் இது மட்டுவா? அதான் அந்த இது மட்டும் பேப்பரா? அப்போ இன்னொரு ட்ராஃபி அந்த அது கீழே அந்த இதுன்ட்டு போடணுமா? பின்ன இன்னொரு கப்பு தரமாட்டாங்களா? தானே
as well, over 100,000 packed in here. And on the way to the ground, we can only count Virat Kohli t-shirts. We didn't see one GT t-shirt traversing to the ground.
இது ஆஃப் பண்ணிடு.
Venkatesh Iyer got them off to a flying start, even with injury. He's made his presence felt with his quick scoring, belatedly into the final team combinations. 32 from 16, but it was Virat Kohli, the chase master, once again stamping his authority on a run chase, even on an injured leg. 75 to him. Tim David, quick fire. In a sense, 24 from 17, and Jitish there at the end, 161 to run. Siraj with 1 for 36, only his 4 overs on the trot. Romano not at his absolute best. He went for 37 on his first 2 overs. Only bowled 3 overs, 1 for 44. Rashid Khan picked up 2 wickets in his first over, but it was too little too late with the intervention of Ashraf Khan, who got Tim David. Who knows the impact of playing 3 games in the playoff in just a few days for GT.
ஏ ரூம்ல போட்டுக்கிறேன் நீ.
The second time they had 5 wickets this time, right here on the ground, where they won their first in 2025 in Narendra Modi Stadium.
The director of cricket, Mo Gopal, at the end of last season said they want to go back to back. I don't think even he would have had the conviction.
So overall, really dominating, and in the final for sure, back to back against GP, they have dominated even in the qualifier 1 and then tonight as well.
Rule 1 to get the title is special in itself. Back to back, just the emotion.
It was always, RCB was always threatening to make this kind of a start or this kind of an impact, but they had to wait a lot. They were quite consistent in terms of reaching to the finals, reaching to the playoffs. Once they tasted success, once they found this group of players who combined together quite nicely, number of match winners. The great thing about this particular RCB team is that the experience that it possesses. Most of the players have played international cricket, so it is as good as an international team if you really look at the makeup of the team, and that is why during those crunch situations, all the experience and temperament comes to the fore, and that success
மறுபடியும் இந்த மாதிரி கப்பு தரமாட்டாங்களா?
RCB is now multiplied their success, and who knows, this could very well be a start of a decade wherein they would end up maybe clinching a few more till the time this cycle ends.
Wow. You can imagine that it keeps a lot of RCB fans off. But just a monkey off the back last year, do you think that's propelled them this year to take their side forward in an attacking manner?
Yes, to a large extent, because this kind of confidence and seldom seen in a team that is defending a title. So I think to win the elusive title.
Who better to handle the pressure than the chase master himself in the final? And of course, he is our performer of the match.
Zero maximum mileage performer of the match.
Halfway that he would be the key, ended up being the key.
Yes, it was, because it was not a really high score that RCB had to chase down, and we know that, like I mentioned, all the left-hand batters are pretty aggressive, and on the surface like this, especially against the bowling attack of Gujarat, we needed a bit of calmness and we needed some experience there, and Virat certainly provided that. In the power play, he looked to attack, and this was his fastest 50 in the whole of IPL that he has played for over 19 years now, and got the best saved it for the last. So yes, he's someone who can certainly, once he gets the start and once he knows that there's a chase that he needs to get to his team, he can certainly make it count.
But how is moments at the end? Just being there to have hit the winning runs would mean a lot because he's the one who's gone through those all the ups and downs. He's been the floor. You know that the good things can happen. Just for his sheer perseverance, I think this is what eventually the sport does reward you in this particular manner.
The World Cup win, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, the purple cap leader who just finishes short of Rabada. I don't think he cares much. He's got another title and such a natural diamond that they've managed to nurture and ensure that division.
Massive. So as much as Virat Kohli that we spoke about and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar has just been under the radar in terms of Indian cricket. When you talk about, I've said this before, when you talk about fast bowlers, you talk about Jasprit Bumrah, and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is right up there. Less than 8 runs an over, 28 wickets, and not just that, the manner in which he's bowled in the top, the manner in which he's kept the opposition batters at bay, the manner in which the team has stayed. We've seen 15 in a row coming in and scoring 7 key sixes. Everyone's going there and hitting sixes. Whereas Bhuvaneshwar Kumar goes underway and then picks up 28 wickets, and he's had his best season.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar bowling, the improvement that we've seen. Number one is that the degree of swing that we have achieved this time around, I think is the best so far. In this season, never before, and we've been able to generate that kind of swing. Other is the control over variations, the number of variations that he has added. And on top of that,
London Cement, Sear Ties and Kingfisher. BCCI would also like to thank the governments, state associations, the police forces for all their support this season. We would take this opportunity to thank all our fans for their continued support throughout the season of 2026. Thank you once again for your unshakable passion and love. Before we begin, it's my delight to introduce the presentation party. First, we've got Mr. Khairul Majumdar, member of the IPL Governing Council, Mr. Raghuram Bhatt, the Honorary Treasurer, BCCI, Mr. Arun Singh Goel, Chairman IPL, Mr. Mitul Manas, President BCCI, Mr. Devajit Sankya, Honorary Secretary BCCI, Mr. Rajiv Shukla, Vice President BCCI, Mr. Prabtej Bhatia, Joint Secretary BCCI, and Mrs. Shubhangi Kulkarni, member of the IPL Governing Council. So all yours, Hamza. Right, let's get going with the awards then. For the first award, can we invite Mr. Vivek Srivats, VP and Chief Commercial Officer, Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, to present the Sierra Super Striker of the Match Award to Venkatesh Iyer, for scoring 32 of 16 balls, a strike rate of 200. He wins a lakh of rupees and a trophy. Our next award will be presented by Mr. Amrish Kenge, Group CEO, Angel One. It's the Angel One Super Sixes of the match to a Super Sixer himself, Virat Kohli, for smashing 3 sixes. 1 lakh rupees and a trophy. Our next award is the Rupee on the Go fours of the match. Mr. Ashish Parthasarathy, the Rupee representative, will present the award to Virat Kohli for hitting 9 fours today. 1 lakh rupees and a trophy. Now the Tata IPL Green Dot Balls of the match. What a wonderful initiative. Mr. Adrian Terran, Head Brand and Marketing Tata Sons, will present the Tata IPL Green Dot Balls of the match to the one and only Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. 11 dot balls, 209 trees, a lakh of rupees and a trophy for Bhuvi. And now, for the player of the match, I can see the hush settling over the stadium. And now it rises. Mr. Devjit Sankya, the Honorary Secretary of the BCCI, will present the Player of the Match Award.
He made 75 of 42 balls to Virat Kohli.
Wonderful occasion season with his runs once again. Very, very important for RCB. 675 of them for the great Virat Kohli.
Virat, many congratulations. Yet again, a player of the match. You saved the best for the last.
Well, it's stuff that you dream of. I've thought of this moment many times that, once when we were in the IPL, I should be standing there hitting the winning runs, and United was possible. So, just a dream day for us. And as I mentioned straight after the game as well, we just felt really relaxed coming to the game today and really confident about how we wanted to go about our game and what kind of team we have. And that gives you confidence to just, see any kind of situation through. But yeah, in the chase, I felt really comfortable out there knowing exactly what to do.
You've been playing since 2008. Did you ever think in your 19th year you will get your fastest 50 in IPL cricket, apart from the hundreds you win?
Well, not really. I mean, such is the demand of the sport today. I mean, you have these, super young players pushing you all the time and really asking you to change your game and up the ante. And it's an exciting situation because it just gives you something to improve on, something to work towards. And yeah, just take a lot of pride in getting better and just trying to figure out areas where I can improve. So yeah, it was just a case of the demands of today's modern game where you need to get those 20, 30 extra runs, and I had to kind of change my mindset, not my game so much, to hit the shots ahead, but more often and take the bowlers on, probably the best bowlers in the opposition. That was always my target. So very happy I was able to contribute towards the team cause.
Now, the fact that you won last year, there seemed to be a clarity within the unit that was, you were quietly confident on knowing your roles and going about the job.
Absolutely. I mean, the first target was to finish top of the table. We achieved that, and then after that, it was just about, a lot of people asked us, who do you prefer in the finals? And we said, it doesn't matter for us. We don't care what jersey is in front of us. We are playing great cricket. We're going to focus on RCB and not the other teams. And we're going to be respectful of all the other teams. We don't book any other team, We're very happy to carry on playing professional cricket. We have a lot of mature players in the group, a lot of experienced guys, and the experience always shines through in difficult situations. You can have all the excitement and slam bang in the world, but come the big situations, you need the big boys to step up, and that's exactly what we did.
Now, you said it earlier in one of the interviews that as a unit, you have more boys stepping up to the plate in winning games. It's not one person winning the man of the match all the time.
Absolutely. I mean, even tonight, I know it's a chase and they probably look to get me out early, but I was very confident that even if I get out early, we have a champion team that's going to finish the job, 3 or 4 overs to go. So when you have that kind of confidence, you can go out there and really take the bowlers on. And I think that's credit to the management, the way they stacked up the squad, the talent of the players, the belief that the players have shown, and we stand here champions back to back, which is a special feat. That's exactly what Mohammad said when we won last year. That is not the end of the road. We're going to look to go back to back, and that's exactly what we ended up achieving. So we're really proud of us as a team.
Now, coming back to today's game, how important was that opening partnership? Because that set the tone.
Yeah, I mean, simple chat to Winky in the change room, and I just told him one thing: we need to kill the game in the power play. He said, "Yeah, let's go." So it was total clarity. There was no doubt at any stage when both of us were going. We just wanted to strike. We just wanted to take the bowlers on because we knew in a big game, if you lose a couple of wickets, things can get tricky. So never let the run rate go up to 7.5, 8. And then we have small targets in mind. When you get the score under those targets, then you can really go and play free cricket. So yeah, credit to Venkatesh as well. He stepped in and did a beautiful job up top, and his intent was probably the difference maker for us in the last 3-4 games.
A word for the RCB fans. They followed you 19 years. You've been with the team for 19 years. They follow you everywhere.
I mean, I always say we don't have 7 home games. We probably have 14 because everywhere we go, we have fans cheering the team and really getting behind us. I mean, GT is probably the whole side, but we see 90% of the guys are RCB fans. So that's what we've learned over the years, and we just continue to make them proud and try to put our best foot forward. And yeah, their support is priceless, and really happy that they can celebrate us with
Mentions your energy, your passion is spreading like a rash, and will do amongst youngsters. Look after that leg.
Thank you very much. Cheers, thanks.
Virat Kohli, player of the match today.
Virat Kohli
90% RCB fans.
improve. He's come from a different cloth, I tell you. It's time now for yet another star, the emerging player of the Tata IPL 2026. Chosen by a combination
Vaibhav Suryanshi.
and the television commentators, can Mr. Renji Isaac, SVP R&D CET, present the award to the only contender that was Vaibhav Suryavanshi. So an award of 10 lakhs and a trophy.
Years of age to practice.